Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a full face first impressions slash new makeup that I got for Christmas slash I tried out some of it, so I have some opinions on some of it, but slash I've also not used a lot of it, so like first impressions, like right on. So yep, I'm also very sorry that I haven't filmed and posted a video in like forever. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to try to film more again. And yeah, so if you'd like to see how I completed this look and what I used and what I thought about all my new products, then please just keep watching. That was a really bad smile. Please just keep watching. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be using like my products that I got new for Christmas that I've used already, but they're still new to me, and I'm going to also be using stuff that I just got in the mail today. The stuff that I just got in the mail today is still cold and like basically frozen, but like whatever, that's okay. So first we're going to use this Mario Badescu Skincare Rose Water Facial Spray stuff. That's pretty nice. I've used a little bit of it. In the mail today, I got two primers that I ordered from like my Christmas money. So the first one that I'm going to use, I got through my points, which is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I used like my 100 point perks things from Sephora to get this. I always like to prime my skin. I like to do my brows, and then I like to prime my skin, and then I like to do my eyes. Let all the primer soak in. I like to do my eyes, and then I like to go back and do my face. I've never used this primer before, so I have no idea how much I should be using. Okay, we'll just go with that much. I got a few dots on there. That should be good enough. It should be good enough. Now I'm just gonna rub this into my skin. Oh, there goes my fucking brow. Jesus Christ. So far this smells really nice, and I don't know, it was mostly just really moisturizing. It didn't really leave any sparkles on my face or anything, or like it didn't leave my skin shimmery or like glowy at all, but my skin just feels more hydrated, so maybe that's all it's for. Instant complexion refresh, I don't know if it did that, but I have a pretty bad complexion, so maybe that's why, I don't know. And then I also picked this primer up. It's the No Pore Blem primer by Touch and Soul, and it's smooth and pore covering. Top secret for perfect makeup. And I bought this because I heard like Jeffree Star and Manny MUA raving about it, and like all of the YouTubers that I watch use it, and they all seem to like it. So that's why I picked this up. Plus, I do need help in the pore, in the smoothing region. I don't know. So yeah, this is what it looks like, the bottle. It's pretty nice, I would say. I'm excited to try it out. It's got a pump, which is nice. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand actually, because I don't know how it squirts out. Okay. It's like a gel consistency, and it seems like it gets thicker almost, and now it's right slippery. Okay, I think I'm gonna like this primer a lot actually. Just taking another pump, and I'm gonna put it on my cheeks and my chin and all that, those areas that need smoothing as well. I actually might do my foundation and then go to my eyes, and then I'll come back and do concealer and all that stuff. I just want to have a nice even base for you guys to look at for the rest of the video while I do my eyes. So far that primer is actually really nice, and every single time that I've bought something that Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, and all my favorite YouTubers recommend, it's always really good. So I would trust them, guys, because like they've been spot on with me so far with everything that I've bought from their recommendations. So I also picked up this Fenty Beauty by Rihanna foundation. This is my new foundation that I bought with my Christmas money because I bought this foundation because all of my favorite YouTubers, once again, were raving about this product, and it looks really nice. And I actually have a few friends that have this foundation as well, and they all say that they really like it too. So I kind of figured, like, you can't really go wrong. So I'm just gonna test this out as well. I'm gonna do my foundation first, and then I'm gonna go to my eyes because, oh, it's very liquidy. I'm not sure if I was supposed to shake this first or what. Okay, well, it's very liquidy. I'm gonna actually shake it because it is cold. It could be why it's acting weird. But it's basically just acting like water right now. It's coming out chunky out of my hand, but that's probably because of how cold it is. Okay, so far I'm seeing that I'm going to have to use a lot of it because there's absolutely no coverage, basically. Once it dries, it could be buildable, so I'll also try like doing like a few layers of it. It sits on my nose really nicely. I can already see it doing that so far. Very lightweight. I'm trying a second layer on this cheek. With the second layer, it does seem to cover a bit nicer. But I love the way it sits on my nose. It sits on my nose seamlessly, and that never happens. Like, my nose hates me. When it comes to foundation, my nose never wants to take any of it, and like by an hour or two of wearing my makeup, no matter what foundation I use, it's always slipped off and moved around and like gone off my nose. And this one seems to be sticking really nicely on my nose. So, and in my last video also, my skin was getting a little bit better, but now that I'm off of my antibiotics that I was taking for my skin's just gotten worse again. So I don't know, and like that type of antibiotics that I was on is not something you're supposed to be on for like ever. It's supposed to be like a 3 to 4 month type of thing, and then it's supposed to be pretty well controlled after. But as you can probably tell if I get my camera to focus, my skin has lots of texture again. And yeah, it kind of just went to shit again, to be honest. So now that I've got my foundation on, I'm going to move on to my eyes. Before I do that though, I'm going to test this out. This is the Fresh Sugar Lip Caramel Hydrating Balm, and I got this in a sample bag thing as like a beauty offer or whatever. When you order online, you can always get those if you spend like over like $25 or something, $35 you get like a beauty offer for free just from ordering for them. And one of their promotions that they had for one of those was a sample bag, and it came with like 5 sample size things in it, and this is one of them. So I'm just testing this out. It's just a lip balm. This really needs to focus. Anyway, it smells so freaking good. Oh my god. Actually smells amazing. This is my new favorite scent of like everything. This scent is freaking everything. Okay. So, like I said before, I'm going to go in and work on my eyes now. This is the new product that I got for Christmas. I originally had the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair, but this was a little too pink and too light for me most of the time. So I got my mom to pick me up a different shade as like a Christmas present, so because she went to the States, and you can't get this in Canada because all we have here is Sephora's, and this is an Ulta only product. So she went to the States, so I got her to go to Ulta and grab me this, and it is Fair Neutral. And because I have more of a neutral skin tone, which means I'm very green, I'm not very yellow and I'm not very red, I'm more like green. So neutral is more, whenever I wear something neutral, it's more of a green undertone, which matches me. So this is a better fit for my skin tone. So yeah, I would consider this like a new product because it is a new shade that works better for me. So yeah, I'm just going to prime my eyelids using this. So now that I've got my base down, I'm just going to set the base using my Lorac Pro palette and the two lightest shades out of it. These two shades. I hit pan on both of them, and that's because I always use these two shades to set my lid because it works really good. And they're not chalky. They just go on really nice and they set everything really nicely. This is not a new product or anything, it's just like one of the things that I always have to use. Okay, so now that I have my eyeshadow base laid, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some tape like on the corners of my eyes to keep everything clean, and I will be right back. Now that I've got the tape down, I'm going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette that I got for Christmas as well. I've used this twice before, but I've done like very neutral-ish warm toned looks with it, but today I'm going to be going in with like the blue and purpley shades down in the corner, and I'm going to be like experimenting with some color. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I went ahead and I did one eye off camera. This is how it turned out. Also, my battery was dying, so I had to charge it for a little bit. So that's also another reason why I did this eye off camera. So now I'm just going to go ahead and catch you up with the other eye and show you how I did this. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I actually really like the e.l.f. brushes, and I did get them for Christmas. So I'm counting them as like a new product, even though I've used them a few times before. But I do really like them. And I'm going to be taking these two shades here and these two at the very top with this brush, and I'm going to be blending them into my crease as like a transition color. There's no specific way to do this, so just take those two colors and blend them into your crease. And make sure you sort of wing it out as well, because that's what I did with the look, was I winged it with the tape that I laid down. So just focus on the outer corner and just make sure everything's smooth and just blown out. Oh, but I've also got really bad dry skin on my eyelids, so just ignore that. If you see anything that looks weird, it's just dry skin. It's not patchy eyeshadows, it's just super duper dry eyelid skin. So that's nice, you know? Alright, so the next color I'm going to be dipping into is just this orange color right here, and I'm just going to be taking it on the same fluffy brush. I'm just putting a wash of this through the crease to sort of keep like a little bit of warmth, if that makes sense. Like, you don't really need the warmth, but I'm kind of just putting it there because why not? So now that I'm done with that orange color, I'm now going to be going in with my first blue color. Oh, I should have been telling you the names of these eyeshadows as well. So the first two transition shades that I used, like the two first colors I used, were Silk Cream and MFEO. So those were the first two transition shades I used with the fluffy brush, and then the orange shade that I just used was Creamsicle, and now the blue shade that I'm going in with is Jada. So that's this blue one here that I'm going in with, and I'm just taking that on this Real Techniques base shadow brush. It looks like that. And I'm just going to be taking a crap ton of that color on this brush, and I'm going to pick up this now and start using this because I want to stay in frame for you guys. So I'm just going to be taking this eyeshadow and keeping it lower than the very highest point of those brown orangey shades, and I'm just blending it into my crease, blending it outwards a little bit but not very much. I'm keeping this color more concentrated in the crease, and then above it just a smidge. And don't forget to wing it out as well. These eyeshadows blend so nice. I love this eyeshadow palette so much. You can achieve so many freaking different looks with it. And the fact that the majority of the palette is mattes is something that I love so much, because so many palettes come with like a bazillion and 10 shimmers and then like 2 matte shades, and there's nothing you can really do with that. You can do like maybe 1 or 2 looks with something like that, but not a lot. Jaclyn did an outstanding job. I go back to school on the 3rd and I literally just want to cry thinking about it. I hate school so much. I was just about to dip in here. No, never. Now I'm just going to go back in with the first brush that I used to like sort of blend out the edges. I'm not putting any extra product on it. I'm just using it to like blend the edges out a bit. Going back in with the blue color, the matte blue color. And applying more. Now I'm going to be taking this Still Spa Essentials eyeshadow blender brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Enchanted in the very bottom row here, which is like a really dark rusty green that's almost black, but it's not black. It's definitely Pulse green. And I'm going to be putting that on the outer V of this eye look. So, taking it and just keeping it on the outer V to deepen it up. So now that I've got Enchanted blended into like my outer V / like the one half of my lid, I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to use the fair shade of my Tape Shape Concealer, not the fair neutral, because I'm trying to use this shade up anyways and use it for a couple of things. Just since it doesn't match my face doesn't mean I can't use it other places. So yeah, I'm going to be taking this concealer and cutting out my crease, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild sort of just like flat brush. I'm going to take the side that has like no actual eyeshadow on it, so I'm going to take this side, about that much. I'm going to start cutting my crease, and it's really hard for me to show you this step, so I'm going to do basically most of it off camera, but I have a video on how to do cut creases anyways. So yeah, it's really hard for me to show it because I've got to focus. But if you get the right type of brush, the brush can do most of the work for you anyways. Now that I have my crease cut, I'm going to be taking the shade Pool Party, which is the shimmery blue shade over here in the corner, and I'm going to be taking it on the same brush that I used to cut my crease, just on the other side, the side with not the concealer. Then I'm going to pile on the color, and then I'm going to spray it with a bit of this Avian, however you say it, facial spray. It's just like water in an aerosol can basically, and it's like cheaper than like all the other setting sprays I have, so this is what I use to wet my shadows, which makes it work a little bit better. And I'm going to move that back out of the camera because that was probably in the camera for the entire time. And I'm just going to be putting this all over where I cut my crease. The amount of fall I have right now is actually crazy. And I'm probably just going to reapply a little bit of foundation to cover it up, because there is a lot. Now I'm just going to blend like these two spots together. Now that I've got that down, I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter eyeliner, and I'm going to be going along the part where I like cut my crease to like snazz it up a bit, you know. So I'm just gonna do that. it's hard to show you this step as well, so I'm just going to come over here and show you after I'm done. Now that I've got that laid down, it's just like creates like a sparkle type situation. I'm going to be going in with this Kat Von D tattoo liner that I have basically nothing left of, but I just like to deepen up this line here a little, even though there's like basically nothing left in here. So my camera died, but you didn't really miss much. All I did was I went and finished my other eye. So I don't know if you missed it or not, but after I cut my crease, I put the Pool Party shade on my lid, and then I put the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter liner like along where I cut my crease, and then I put a little bit of the Kat Von D tattoo liner along my lash line, and then I put on my lashes, which were the Huda Beauty Giselle lashes in the style number 1. And then after that I put on this Lash Paradise mascara to blend them together, and that's literally all you missed. I also highlighted my brow bone and my inner corner with the 2 lightest shimmery shades in the top row, which are in Light and Beam. These 2 shades right here. And that was all you missed. I had to give my camera some time to charge, so I had to do something while it was charging. Oh, and I also went and I put a little bit more foundation on my skin since I had a lot of fallout. That's half the reason why I never do my face before my eyes, because I always get lots of fallout. So anyways, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do concealer. So I'm going in with the Tarte Fair Neutral Concealer, which is my new shade, which matches me nicely, and yeah, I like it. So I'm going to do my concealer. You're gonna be like, why you, like, you guys probably think that I'm putting on like a lot of concealer, and that's because I am, like I always do, like putting on a lot of concealer. And I also like having a much lighter shade of concealer because I like to highlight the high points of my face and bring them forward. I just highlighted my nose crooked. Great. Looks like we'll be having a crooked nose today. So that's all the places where I put my concealer. Favorite concealer, by the way. Nothing, I don't think anything can beat that. And now I'm going to blend it with my Morphe Beauty sponge, like the very first one that they came out with. And I'm just going to blend it out into my skin. So if you guys like really full coverage concealers, Tarte Shape Tape is the way to go. But say you get Tarte Shape Tape for some reason and you don't, like, you want it to be even more coverage, which doesn't even seem possible. But if you do want it to be even more coverage, all you have to do is put your concealer on and let it sit there for a little bit and sort of let it dry, and it'll make it more pigmented. I don't know how or why, but like, I think it's because the pigment is drying, which makes it more opaque. So if you let it sit there for a little bit, it becomes even more pigmented. Alright, so my camera died again, so I'm gonna have to make this last part really quick, but you didn't miss much because I would just, after my concealer, I setted my face and then I bronzed a bit, and I set my face using the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and then I bronzed my skin using this sample size of the Toofaced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. And I also just realized as the camera was off that I meant to try out this Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara, but I forgot. So we'll do that in the next video, in my next video sometime. So yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and use blush since I already did my bronzer. So I got this Anastasia Beverly Hills blush palette in this shade, or in the palette Radiant. I got this with some of my Christmas money. So yeah, I'm going to be trying it out today. I love blush. Like, some people don't even use blush, but like, I'm just like, how can you not use blush? I freaking love blush, okay? If I could only have one thing for my cheeks, I would probably pick blush. and highlight, but like blush for sure. I like blush over like contour or bronzer any single day. So the palette looks like this, and then you open it up and you have 4 shades. And so today I think that I'm going to use the shade Coastline, which is this one right here. And I might mix that with a little bit of Breeze down here just because I've got a crazy eye going on, so I kind of want to pick like some corally sort of neutral blushes. Oh, and I'm taking this on the Morphe R4 brush. They're very pigmented, as I can tell so far. And they blend really nicely. And I'm very happy with them, to be honest. The pans don't have very much kickback either, which is nice. So yeah, so far so good. Pretty much everything that I've tried today I like. So the blush is a thumbs up, my foundation was a thumbs up, my primer was a thumbs up, oops, my sugar lip thing was a thumbs up, and what else did I use that was new? Oh, the Becca primer, thumbs up. Everything new that I've tried today, thumbs up, okay? Absolute thumbs up. So now for Christmas, I also got this sleek solstice highlighting palette, and I'm going to be using that as my highlighter today. And I'm going to be taking it on this Real Techniques setting brush. Yes, looks like this. It is my highlighting brush that I use every single day. All the time, every single day. So I'm just going to with it. I absolutely love, like, this is like my 3rd time using this highlighting palette, and I'm telling you, it's absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love it very much. Okay, your makeup blinding. Everyone, so I'm back with my makeup finished because my camera would not stop dying, but this is the finished look. And what I used on my lips was this Tarte lip paint in the shade Chill. And the shade Chill is just like a little sample size, and it came with the matching lip liner. And then I also put a little bit of the Urban Decay Bruise Sheer Lipstick on top as well. So that's what I did for my lips, and then to set it all, I used the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which is new to me, and so far I really like it. I've already used quite a bit of it. But yeah, so that's the finished look. Everything that was new that I used today, I did like. Nothing was a flop. Everything worked really, really well, so I'm very, very happy about that because I had to use all of my own money and get them as gifts from people, so I'm really happy that they all worked out. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry that it was a bit of a flop because my camera would not start dying, but anyway, thanks again for watching. Anyways, make sure to like this video if you'd like to see more looks like this and videos like this, sort of chit chats, full face, new products, trying out, testing out new makeup. And make sure to comment down below with any questions or suggestions or compliments, whatever you'd like to leave down there. And also make sure to subscribe because I'm trying to build a YouTube channel, and I'd love if you guys wanted to stay and subscribe and continuously watch me, you know. So yep, that's about it. So comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you liked this video, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!